Pack family, coming at you again with another video. In the building we have
the Ruckers.
The Ruckers.
Yes.
Give it up for the Ruckers, guys.
We finally got
the Ruckers on Macadot.TV. This is going to be a good one. Stay tuned.
Yes.
Okay, the topic we want to talk to the Ruckers about is healthy and a long-term relationship.
Easy.
Okay?
Easy.
These guys are probably one of our favorite couples.
Right.
To be honest. They've been doing it. It's proven. I'm so proud of them. Thank you guys for coming on. I really appreciate it.
Yes. Thanks for having us.
Perfect.
We've been waiting. So.
We've been waiting. First, I want to know how you guys got started. Start from the top. I need to know it. Where did we meet? How was it? Well, did you like him at first?
Well, it all started in it was a cold night around 5:30 in the morning.
Here you go, K-Ruck.
I can't see.
That time in band camp.
Yeah.
Band camp. 5:30 in the morning. So y'all thought I was joking. Yeah.
It's real.
So 5:30 in the morning, man, we met out there, Langston University. That time I actually thought she was a dancer because she was always dancing and stuff. And as you guys know, dancing has always been in my life. So, hey, I said, man, that's a bad one right there.
That's a bad one right there.
So I set it up pretty nice, man. She was with her, I think it was her crab sister, Pikachu. And Pikachu, I act like I needed some help on some homework. And so they were both walking together. I was like, hey, I need some help on this math. And you know, let me get your number, right? So I got her number. But I really wanted this number right
now. He got the friend.
That's how he got in front of me. I said, he gonna come over here and ask for my number, watch. And he came over, he asked for my friend's number.
Oh, he's there.
You know?
And I was just like, when she was writing it down, I was like,
yeah.
And then I hit her on the side, like, while she was right there, still like, you know what? So you don't feel left out.
Like that?
Yeah, that's exactly what he did.
So you don't feel left out.
So you don't feel left out.
I put the other number away and, you know,
kept that one.
Yeah. And, you know, from there we started hanging out in Langston.
But the funny thing is, he's not telling you the whole story.
What's the whole story?
The whole story is Quentin came in to band camp. He didn't come to none of the 5:30 practices.
I didn't know nothing about it. It wasn't in the contract.
Listen, everybody else was there. He pull up in the sex mob car.
Yeah,
late,
I remember.
Late. And so I was like, who is this crab to think he don't have to crab? I hate him. But I was like, I hate him.
Yeah.
And so he would always flirt with me. And when I would flirt back, he would like run off. And I'm like, who flirts with somebody just to set them up? And so he would always be like, well, I'm going to come over to your house or I'm going to talk to you. He always said he was going to holler at me, but he never did. And that day, he came up and I was like, girl, he going to ask for my phone number. Watch, girl. And he's like, can I get your phone number? She was like, yeah. Wrote it down. I was just crushed. And then he was like, well, let me get yours too. And I was like, okay.
I had no idea.
Yeah, that was a real player move.
That was a slick one, wasn't it?
That's some 7-6 mind.
Yeah, I know it.
Yeah, it was definitely a mind game.
So, fast forward. Okay. Get the number. LU's going perfect. What's next? Did we jump right into engagement, or did we date for a while?
No. I'll start off with that.
Okay.
I took on that first date, man.
Hey,
Our first date was
it was a big, it was a nice restaurant, very expensive.
Very expensive.
Yeah, you know, if you're in college,
$9.99,
anything is
$9.99, one topping.
One top.
And he thought he was all that. He was like, you know, you can get a drink, right? And I was like, no, we dated we didn't even become boyfriend and girlfriend for like 4 months or something. And then we dated for 4 long years.
Really?
Before he ever thought to ask me.
Before we got engaged.
When did he actually marry you? What was engagement?
Langston. During the parade.
It was during homecoming. You know, I set it up pretty nice. I actually wanted to do it in front of the band where we met. Somebody as a female want to get ready and take all day, so we missed the whole deal. So I had to move to plan number 2, which was in front of her sorority, Sigma Gamma Rho.
Right.
We were on the 3rd floor. I don't know what hall.
We were overlooking the parade.
Yeah, and I I was kind of nervous.
Yeah.
I could tell he was nervous.
She didn't know what was going on, and I put out the ring.
And I thought he was playing.
Oh, yeah.
And I got on the knee.
I thought he was
Really?
Literally,
Hey, I started getting up like,
literally
hey,
for 5
hey.
minutes. Everybody was like, and I was like, he's playing. Y'all stop. He is joking. Like, it really didn't occur to me that he was really being serious.
You didn't even believe him.
No, but then when he started putting the ring up, I was like, oh, hold on.
Oh,
I
wait a
closed the
minute.
case and
I
everything.
was like, hold on.
Don't worry about it. I'm going to take this back and get my money back.
I didn't realize. I have been waiting for the proposal for so long, and then when he did, I was like, didn't think it was real.
What year was this?
2007?
Nope.
6?
2006.
Okay.
06. Engaged.
October.
October 06.
Yeah.
Fantastic. Now, it hadn't been all peaches and cream.
Definitely.
Now, we're not out here to paint that picture.
Definitely.
Because, like I said, the topic is the healthy and strong staying together marriage and relationship, you know, if you put it that way. So, if you guys don't mind sharing any hardships in between there, it doesn't have to be like specific.
Yeah.
Don't get
but
too specific.
but like
I
I said, we want to promote love,
Right.
and we promote honesty too.
Realistic.
Like, you know, me and my wife, we battle all the time,
Yeah.
but it's about how did you overcome that battle.
I would say maybe year 4, year 5. Stuff, when I say everything was going wrong that could have, we were to the point where we were like, you know what, let's get a divorce. We're still happy, we still love each other at the end of the day, but man, let's call it quits.
Really.
One of the things that we saw that we didn't have was communication. Sometimes she thought things in her head like, hey man, you should pick up that towel on the floor, without telling me.
Yeah.
Right.
Vice versa with me too. So once we learned the thing called communication, it really got everything going on for us. It taught us a lot about each other's too.
Yeah.
So back to the divorce, that was a very real situation. And so I think one of the things in relationships that keep your relationship going is when you're having problems, get you one good family member, one good girlfriend, and that's it.
Right.
Yeah.
Don't put it on Facebook.
Right.
Don't put it on social media.
Right.
Exactly.
Don't go tell everybody, because we were having problems. Like, we were leaving each other. Nobody knew. Nobody knew. And so I think that's what's really helpful in our relationship is communicating with each other. But I think the main thing with our relationship, why I wanted to break up with him or divorce him, was because he's a DJ. And so you work all week. He worked 40 hours for his company. I worked 40 hours a week for my company. At that time, we didn't have children. And so my ideal of a marriage was when you come off of work, we make dinner together, and we lay on the couch and we watch a show. He don't like my shows. I don't like his shows. And so what he was doing was he was out getting it. After work, he was signing contracts. He was traveling. He was being a house DJ at this club, being a house DJ at this club. Wasn't talking to me about any of it. But he's saying, I'm getting money. I'm getting money.
Into it.
Yeah, and I'm like, we have money. Like, money's not important to me. I like to be comfortable, but money's not important to me. So if you're going out getting it, what is you getting it for? If I still got to go to work 40 hours a week, what is you getting it for?
The more the merrier.
And so then
I agree with you on that.
Yeah, and so then I also looked at my image. I'm like, at that time I wasn't who I am now, obviously, because now I don't care about an image or anything. I just want to be myself. But at that time, I wanted the perfect marriage where we do all these perfect things and we look a certain way. And so at that time, he was in the club and he was DJing, and I'm like, how does that look? You're in a club DJing, but you're married to me. And so he's like, this is my passion. This is what I want to do. So, to make a long story short, we did separate. He moved out of the home.
For one day.
I stayed in the home.
It probably wasn't even a full day.
It wasn't even a full day.
Listen, he stayed in like a Roach motel. And I was like, INDE. Can you come home right now? And so, the second day that he was gone, he came to the house like, I'm just here to get my stuff. And I was like, you ain't really gotta go. You can just sleep on the couch. And so we did that. But okay, so then this is what saved our marriage. There was two things that saved our marriage. It was okay, I'm going to come with you DJing. And so I was like, I don't really want to go to a club, but I'll go with you to DJ. So then I went to see him DJ, and I saw how hard he was working. He was setting up all this lighting, speakers, keeping the crowd hype. The promoters sometimes want to act shady, but there's a lot of cool promoters. But sometimes that's the part of business. It's just part of the business where they'll try to, you know, get over on you, and then you have the drunk people, the high people, and I saw him, he doesn't drink, he doesn't smoke, and there was no women that was coming up and like giving me dirty looks, and everybody in the club kept saying, you have a good husband. Everybody kept saying, you have a good husband, and I'm like over there like, well, he's supposed to be good to me, I'm good to him. But a lot of people sat me down and was like, a lot of these DJs aren't always faithful to their wives. And so I saw how hard he works, and all that made me want to do was get in there with him and say, okay, I'm in heels getting bags. I'm in heels with the lights. And if someone starts something with you, I'm like there with you, about to fight with you. The second thing is he's a very busy man. He has stopped the violence. He has his job. His family depends on him. I depend on him. My family depends on him a lot. And so when we're at home, there's always someone over. There's always someone calling. And we didn't even have kids at this point. It was just always someone there. And so I felt like, you know, we're both working so much, and he does so much that I don't felt like we didn't get those times. And he would try to supplement. We go to lunch and we go to dinner, and I just did. Going out to eat is not a date to me.
It's a date.
It's not to me. I might be spoiled, but going out to eat is not a date to me because we're going to eat regardless. We eat.
We eat every day.
So what we found that works for us is traveling. So we, when we were going through our separation, we had actually had like a trip planned to like Galveston or something. We didn't end up going to that because we was fighting, but we ended up going like somewhere else. And when we went somewhere, there was nothing else besides just us, and it gave us a chance to like really connect with each other and like get that attention that I needed. And so as soon as we went on that first trip, if y'all know us, we travel like every 2 to 3 months. Every 2 to 3 months we're going somewhere, if not sooner. And so that's our time to connect with each other because that's our alone time. What we're kind of into now is like the couples trips because I'm not going to say it's boring with just us, but we're connected. We're good now. We're good in our relationship. So now when we go somewhere, I like other couples to come because then you can fellowship with other couples and see what works for them, what doesn't work for them.
That's right. Man, thank you guys for sharing that. That's dope. This is what we promote.
What do we promote? Yeah, tell them. What season is it?
It's cuffing season.
Oh, it is cuffing
This is
season.
what this is.
We don't cuff.
Y'all don't
Y'all don't cuff at all?
They cuff.
Okay. Now, I do want to congratulate you guys on the award. I seen that. Tell us about that. That was crazy. The Angel Award? Let me know.
A what?
Angel Award.
Oh, I didn't get an award.
You didn't get one?
We got an award.
Now, so we got nominated for an Angel Award this year through the RJBF Foundation and also the Oklahoma Sovereign Arts Foundation for our work with Stop the Violence, for the things that we do with the youth in the community. So we accepted that award as a couple. They nominated both of us, and we both got it. And it was a great experience. We got to meet a lot of other people. I think they had, about 8 different angels off in there, so everybody got that same award, and we got to talk about the mission of our organization and what it meant to us. So it was great.
Man, that's so dope. I was telling Tony, like, you surround yourself with people like that. You know what I mean? That's who you need to be around. I'm just proud to be you guys' friend. You know what I mean? Remember when we see them, like, what is this? What are they doing now? You know what I mean? Like, I'm super proud of that.
Thank you.
It really means a lot. You guys deserve it, really.
Thank you.
Appreciate you.
So what's up with Stop the Violence? I'm ready for my next camp.
It's great. We talk about bullying, suicide, peer pressure, just a host of different things. And the kids are going through a lot of different things that we didn't have to go through.
Even imagine. You really would never even imagine.
That's beautiful, man.
So what's the ages again?
4 through 18. And then, so that's just our camps. So we have 2 camps per year, spring break and summer. But throughout the year, we do a lot of different school tours where we talk about anything that pertains to violence prevention. Of course, like the big topic this year, this past year or whatever, was gun violence in school. So, you know, we taught the kids, hey, if you see something, say something.
That's right.
Because at the end of the day, guess what? Bullet don't have a name.
That's right.
So that was a key thing. But we do a lot of different school tours. We partner with a lot of different other organizations.
Like Microsoft with Sharika. Man, she's been such a huge blessing.
Yeah.
Especially Carlos, because he sits on our board. So he's been with Stop the Violence since day one. And he's a really impactful board member for Stop the Violence. But the Robinsons, shout out to y'all.
And also the rest of the team, man, everybody.
Everybody gets involved.
Everybody on our team makes Stop the Violence run.
What's up with you, Big T's? Tell me something there.
Oh my gosh, you Big T's is doing really good. So we recently, Quentin's company, recently acquired another company's machinery. So now we can do a lot more work in a shorter amount of time with a lot more quality. We have beefed up the staffing.
Okay.
We have gotten caught up on some of them tax bills.
Yeah. That's big right there.
No longer getting those letters in the mail and those visits. Because when I first got there, we were getting a visit every week.
What?
Yeah, but U Big T's is doing amazing. What I really like about U Big T's is it's a black-owned business.
Can you tell people, I'm sorry to cut you off, but explain to some people who don't know what U Big T's is? Okay, so U Big T's is a screen printing company
And
embroidery. So we personalize apparel, whether it's hats, shirts, pants, bags, socks. Anything, any clothing item or any apparel item, bags, we can personalize. So U Big T's is how old now?
U Big T's was founded in 2012. We started out just doing screen printing. Then we moved on to doing team apparel. And then from there, we actually acquired our first business, which was an embroidery business. We got that embroidery equipment and then got blessed again to get another embroidery business that we thought we were just buying a machine, but it turned out to be the entire business. So we brought that back from Tulsa and put it in our headquarters. Then from there, we just acquired our last business, which is great. But we do, like she said, we do apparel, any type of apparel. We also do printwear too, for business cards, flyers, banners, retractable banners, like you name it. We try to do it here at U Big T's.
That's crazy.
I want to leave this off on a good note too. I think one of the things that make me stay with this young lady right here is, you know, just having the chance to spend time with Tony.
What? You're so stupid.
See, it's childish.
He's childish.
This is what
I thought he was really about to say.
Yeah,
I was getting off it.
I'm trying to set it up real good.
Spending time with Tony.
They keep him.
So you gonna cut that out?
Yeah, I probably will.
Maybe they don't think that we what's that?
100.